nobody stop you, na 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 na. Don't let nobody change you, na 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 na. Live your life and catch the highest vibration. Live your life and catch the high, high, high. Live your life and catch the highest vibration.
Hi guys, you're welcome back to Bola's Diary TV. If today is your first time of seeing this face, you are very welcome. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. My returning subscribers, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. God bless you all for being a part of this family. Thank you very much. So today, guys, I want us to compare, okay? Like, how do I say this now? I want to talk about the death of this gospel artist, OSINACHI NWACHUKWU. So when she died, everybody was like, oh, why she should have left? She should have left. Why did she stay? Why did she wait? Why did she endure? Why this and that? Even pastors, everybody was like, she should have left. Okay? And this lady, nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to endure hardship. Nobody wants to endure beating. But because of what will people say, we already know that our culture stigmatizes single people. Our culture has like demonized single people, single women, lone parents, family. They see you as an incapable of maintaining your family. Okay, so I believe it is because of the shame of what would people say. How will I then another thing is because of our religion. So it's like the culture and the religion is what made her to endure that, to endure till she died. May God rest her soul. If she had left, because everybody was like, the massive support that she's getting in death, she wouldn't have gotten it if she was like bold enough to leave that marriage. If she walked out of that marriage, people will like excommunicate her. Nobody wants to talk to her anymore. Nobody will invite her to come and minister in their churches anymore. She will just be left alone. So it's because of that stigma. This lady said, okay, let me just be enduring. Nobody wants to say, okay, but my husband be beating me, kill me if he wants. To the extent of her children, beating her. The man allowed the children to start smacking, to be beating her. Do you think she would want to do such thing? But just like she was in a dilemma. She doesn't know how to get out of it. So the only thing she could resort to is to start praying. The only thing she would be praying like, God, please change this man's heart. God, please change this man's heart. And she will come out, she will sing, minister, and she couldn't show because, you know, normally growing up, our culture has conditioned us like to be suffering and be smiling. You don't show poverty, you don't show stress, you don't show distress, you don't show anything negative. You are not allowed to show it. You must be portraying everything, portraying the face of like, oh, everything is good, everything is fine, I'm okay. So now I want to say, a few weeks ago, Korra left her marriage, or maybe the man walked out on her, and she decided not to, like, she's not going to kill herself. It was the man that said he was done. So Korra was going on with her life. She was still dancing. I never knew of Korra until the marriage saga. So when I heard about her marriage, I went online and I was like, okay, let me know who is this girl. And I followed her on Facebook. I followed the husband too. And you will see people passing derogatory comments. You cannot maintain a home. You cannot make your marriage work. Go back to your husband. This and that. So what I'm saying is, they were saying that OSINACHI should have left. Korra's husband now, it wasn't even Korra that left. The man walked out on her with a maybe 3-day-old baby. The man walked away. Nobody could see that what this man did was wrong. If you could endure Korra till she gave birth, you should have just at least given her 3 months for you guys to take care of that baby together, to support her for 3 months at least before you walk out. But he walked away. And the blame was shifted on Korra because Korra decided not to end her life. Because I don't know what people were like thinking. Because her man walked out on her. Do they want her to put an end to her own life? Do they want her to start going through depression? Because why people were like, go back to your husband. She wasn't the one that ran away. Go and make your marriage work. To make marriage work entails two people to come together to make it work. She's not going to be the only one to make it work. One person out from the union cannot make it work. It takes two to tango. So one person cannot work a marriage. But they were like, go to your husband, go back to your husband, go and make your marriage. And they started talking and abusing this girl just because she decided to live happy. So people are cowards. Our society, they are a society of cowards. So I'm here now to just tell people, if you're thinking of what will people say, people will still say something. OSINACHI decided not to leave because of what people say. When she now left, when she passed now, people were like, oh my God, why would she have allowed herself to be treated that way? Why did she stay? But if she had left, no pastor will invite her into their church anymore. People in the church, the women association of that church, will start to like see her as like avoid her like plague. Oh, she's incapable of taking care of her home, of making her marriage work, as if to make marriage work is only women's job. And this is the problem that I'm having with people, with our culture, with our society. When there is a problem in any home, it is the woman's fault. Even if it is glaring that this man did what is wrong, they will still look for a way of exonerating that man, look for a way of shifting the blame to the woman. They will never say, man, you cannot hold your home. You cannot be a man over your family. You cannot take care of your home. You cannot guide against your home being broken. But the only thing is the woman. The woman is the one that broke the home. It's very wrong. So guys, people will always talk. That's why I said the example of Korra and this woman now. Korra didn't even leave, okay? The man walked away. But let's now assume that, okay, it was Korra that left. Let's say Korra left. They were raining abuse. They are still raining abuse on her. Go back to your husband. Go back to your home. You don't know what you are missing. You don't know what you are losing. You will still you becoming baby. You are becoming a single mother. What's wrong with being a single mother? For you to have your peace of mind. What's wrong in that? So whoever doesn't want to be stigmatized with that name would try to endure what is not meant to be endured. At the end of the day, they will not end up the way this woman ended. And they now say, oh my God, everybody online now, they're shouting, oh, this woman. But if she had announced that now I'm about to walk out of my marriage because this is what I'm going through, they will be telling her, please don't go. It is your cup of the cup of Christ that you have to drink. Even the pastor was even saying it online, it's Pastor Newman. I will look for the post and I'll post it if I can see it. I will put it on the screen. He was saying that suffering is okay for OSINACHI. That is the plan of God for her. That is what God wanted her to go through. That is her own suffering for Christ. That if she had dodged it, she would have maybe regretted it in heaven or when she gets to God. Stupid thing like that was what this man was writing, that this man wrote on Facebook. And this is a pastor, a man of God. So you can imagine that if one of this man's member came to him and said, well, my pastor, this is what I'm going through in my family, this and that, the same advice he would give to this woman. So our society is they are just funny. They are cowards. So don't care about what people say. People will talk. Let them talk. And it is your life. See, we only have one life. So this is another died. We felt it. We are still feeling it. It's painful. But I have eaten this morning, isn't it? I ate yesterday. That does not mean that I didn't feel for her. But that's the only thing I could do. But the children now will feel it. And what about her own life that was cut short by something that could have been avoided? But because of what will people say, because of I carry ministry, I carry grace, they won't let me come to their church to preach again. I won't be able to face the women in my church. I won't be able to face people in my society. That was what made her to stay this long till she ended this way. Okay, so compare it and learn from it and make your decision. Let your decision be your decision. Whatever is good for you, okay? Whatever it's the best decision lies with you. You know that this thing could end you up in where you are not supposed to be. Walk out. Let them not invite you to their church. Let them excommunicate you in their churches. You can stay in your house. You can worship God anywhere. God does not have that plan for you, for the plan of God for you. So if you stay, they will talk. If you walk out, they will talk, okay? She stayed and she passed now. They say, oh, why did she leave? Why did she stay? She should have confided in somebody. She should have left. This and that. Look at the massive support she's getting now in death. She wouldn't have gotten it if she was alive and she was crying out for help. Nobody would have said, at least pastors, the church goers and the believers, they would say, no, it's the cup of Christ, be bearing it. Korra now moved out, or the husband walked out on her. They are blaming her. So that means to say, that is to say, you cannot please anybody. You cannot please the world. You cannot please, and you are not even in this world to please anybody, but to please God and yourself. That's what I just want to say. The mentality of our Nigerian people about marriage, it's as if it's the best thing that could happen to you in your life. So once you are going through it, you have to endure the hardship. You know, it's very wrong. It is very wrong. Anyways, guys, that's why I'm just here. Like, I just want, because I was like dwelling on it, like Korra left, or maybe Korra's husband left her. They still talked. They are still like bullying her. They are still calling her names. They are still abusing her. Okay, this woman now stayed and she died. She passed in the situation. They said, why didn't she leave? Why did she stay? Why didn't she leave? Somebody that left now, the husband walked out on, they are criticizing her. Okay, they are criticizing her. So you can't please anybody except to please God and to please yourself. So that's what I just want to say, guys. Don't wait for anybody to tell you this thing that you are doing is wrong, or this thing that you are doing is right. You can never please anybody. And their own yardstick should not be your own yardstick. Let them be judgmental, let them be criticizing you, but you know what is good for you. So when you are in any abusive relationship place, walk out, walk away. Don't care about whatever anybody will say. They don't invite you to their church to minister. That's not the end of your life, okay? Create your platform, go on Facebook and be singing to the glory of God. All right, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Tell me your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. Korra left, or husband walked out on her. They are criticizing her. Go back to your marriage. The one that didn't leave and ended up passing away in the marriage, they are still saying, why did she stay? So how do we please them? How do we please the society? How do we please our church doctrine, the culture of Nigerian church? How do we please them? You cannot please them, okay? You can only please God and yourself. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.